It was so bad. If you missed the Republican debate, you're probably none the worse for it. And you know that I have covered every debate, at least every Republican debate. Some of the Democratic debates were such yawners, they were buried in the middle of a football game or some award ceremony. But this was just bad. I'm going to play a clip in a second. And I thought, well, I'll play the lowlights. I'll play the clips. And then I thought, well, I have to play the whole debate. I'm not going to use my whole show to play the entire debate. It was that bad. And it was primarily, not exclusively, but primarily, let's get Trump. So you had Rubio and Cruz on either side of Trump doing everything they could to throttle him, break his kneecaps, call names. And listen, that's Trump's strength. So he went right back at them, name calling. It was the worst debate that I've seen yet. And this is how bad it was. John Kasich, governor of Ohio, almost looked good. That's how bad it was. I am no fan of Kasich. By the way, I'm gonna do one other thing here. You have to know that I have not endorsed anybody, and nor will I. I will tell you this: if one of the four people on that platform last night, Kasich, Cruz, Rubio, or Trump, if one of them is the Republican nominee, then I am going to say, you know, vote for that person against Hillary. At least that's my intention right now, unless something comes out that we don't know about. If Romney were to get the nomination, what do you mean? Romney's not even running. He's running. I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, he's running. If Romney were to get the nomination, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm not endorsing anybody because that is not my place as a host, okay? I'm listening to various radio people, and I'm listening to them endorse and trashing certain people. It's bad communications, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. There are elements about 3 of the 4 candidates that I like up there. I don't like John Kasich. I don't trust John Kasich. I think that he is a treacherous Catholic. In fact, I'll deal with this now. Kasich is on the record as saying if you own a business and a homosexual couple comes to you and wants to have you film their wedding or, you know, make their cupcakes for their wedding, you have to do it. So this is a man who professes to be a faithful Catholic, and yet he's siding with the statist, tyrannical, godless decision of Obergefell, so much so that, sorry, if you're an evangelical business owner or a devout Roman Catholic business owner and you want to not be involved in a homosexual wedding, well, that's too bad. He said, if you won't serve homosexuals today, who are you going to not serve tomorrow? A divorced person? What a non sequitur. What a jump. There's no correlation there. There's no correlation. So I don't like Kasich. I don't trust him. And I would, of the 4 of them, I think he would be our worst pick. Maybe he'll be the nominee, and I'll explain how we'll get there. Can we play that clip still? Can we just, all right, let's just get the mudfest behind us. So anyway, I'm not endorsing a candidate. There are things about Cruz that I really like. There are things about Trump that I like. There's a little bit about Rubio that I like, but for me, he's tanking really fast, and I'll explain why. But first, let's just get this purging over with and let you see one little clip. And by the way, this isn't even the worst of it, all right? But this is a montage of the at-the-throat mudslinging.
They're standing in an average of the 5 most recent national polls as recognized by Fox News and conducted and released by March 1st. Here they are.
He was a failed candidate. He should have beaten President Obama very easy. He failed miserably, and it was an embarrassment to everybody, including the Republican Party. He went away. It looked like he went away on a vacation the last month.
He's done well in these elections. There's no doubt about it. They do not want you to be our nominee. And the reason why is because
this little guy has lied so much about my record.
There we go. The person.
He has
You asked him about the economy, and the first thing he does is launch an attack about some little guy thing, because he doesn't have answers. And he's asking us to make him the president of the United States of America.
Our campaign is the only campaign that over and over again has beaten Donald Trump to date, and it's why we're the one campaign that going forward can and will beat Donald Trump in this election.
Just for the record, I've won 10. He's won 3 or 4. Last week, in fact, on Tuesday, I was 500,000 votes higher than him. I was 1 million votes higher than Marco. 1 million votes. That's a lot of votes.
So there you have it. It was enormous insults about the size of people's hands and the size of their body and mockery and con man and when we come back, I want to look at various elements. I want to explain to you what Romney is doing, in case you didn't hear about the news yesterday. I want to talk to you about what Romney is doing and talk about the meltdown that's going on in the establishment, in the Republican Party. Please stay with me. I promise you that you're going to learn things today that will be of great help to you as we go forward in this presidential primary season.